Good evening, everyone. It's like deja vu all over again. We're talking about more showers and storms, but as we'll focus on, more of the storms are setting up south. In fact, some of the areas getting a good downpour now received 3 to 4 inches of rain yesterday, but most of the area will at least see some showers going on into this afternoon. Kurt will update you at 4 o'clock through the evening shows as well about what he's currently seeing and as the system evolves. But we're expecting the system to push out this evening, and the next couple days are looking pretty fantastic for all those fireworks plans. But let me go on and show you currently what's going on. I'm going to pull up our little computer system here. This is all set up and good to go. Right now, we're seeing those storms off Pennsylvania all the way down to South Carolina, even parts of Georgia, but we're looking for that big high pressure building into tomorrow. So let's zoom on in and show you currently where those watches and warnings are. So flood watch expires at 11 o'clock tonight for most of the area, except for off towards Luzerne County, off towards Lackawanna County, and up north Wyoming County. You are not included in this flood watch. I'm going to put the little arrow here and show you currently where those watches are. So anywhere outlined in this green right here. So it does not include Lycoming County, does not include Bradford or Susquehanna County, Wayne County. It does not include you either, or up towards Pike County. It's actually mainly for Schuylkill County and Northumberland County, and also Snyder and Mifflin County too. So enough talking about counties. Let's zoom in on the rainfall. So notice a lot of lightning strikes along with it that's currently going on. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to zoom in to show you where the heaviest stuff is going on. So obviously this stuff right here is not technically in our viewing area. If you know anybody in the Lehigh Valley towards Allentown, this is going to arrive towards them in about an hour or two. Look at this heavy pocket right here pushing through. It is now through Harrisburg, but Harrisburg is expecting another round of rain here soon. Let me zoom on into where we have viewers. So the Pottsville area, right now, about to see a pretty heavy downpour here. I'm going to pull up the camera, and the clouds look a little bit ominous, and I'm going to pull up to the computer once again. I made this graphic the other day, a live look-in to see what Pottsville is dealing with. Never mind, that's a different cam. We'll work on that, but yeah, Pottsville is going to see that downpour coming up here very quickly. So here's the overall setup. A severe thunderstorm watch highlighted in the yellow, and the severe thunderstorm warning is in that box that you see in Schuylkill County. But let me push in, let me show you again what's currently going on. So Pottsville, this thing is going to barely clip you. I'm going to put it on loop actually over the last 30 minutes, so you're going to have an idea about where these storms are headed here. This may go a little bit fast, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you. I'm going to put it very slow for you. So I'm going to put it on a loop. So Pottsville, you're barely going to get clipped by this. If you live just south of Pottsville in the southern port of Schuylkill County, Pine Grove, you're seeing that downpour. Should have mentioned you earlier, but you're seeing very heavy rainfall right now. Definitely don't want to be heading out in this. Tower City, it's been raining for you for about 30 minutes, but it's looking like now you're about to clear out here. So this is going to ride along Highway 209, and enter about Highway 308 here, coming in about 20 to 30 minutes. West Brunswick, expect this system to come in soon. Actually, I'm going to put a line on this. I'm going to see kind of where it's heading so I can give you a good picture about where this line is going. There we go. So Pottsville, that's pretty much right now for you. And I'm going to give some of us, including Jim Thorpe, a good timing on this. Now, the reason why I didn't extend the line completely down is because we don't have too many viewers here south of Schuylkill County. But Pottsville, the timing is now. Tamaka, 4:07. Summit Hill, 4:14. Jim Thorpe, 4:23. So you still have about 30 minutes. And then Palmerton at 4:35. Again, I want to put this in a loop. Very heavy rainfall. I know a lot of our viewers are from the Scranton area. I'm going to show you that in a second. Just hold in. But the storms, heavy rainfall, I wouldn't doubt us seeing about an inch totals in some areas, maybe even exceeding that in your backyard thermometer. So definitely a heavy rainfall event. Certainly don't need the rainfall, but again, like we've been talking about, the next couple of days look A-OK and look fairly clear. So we just got one more day to deal with all this rain. Okay, now that's where the heaviest band's setting up, but I want to show you all further towards the north because most of us will at least see some rainfall today. Bloomsburg, you're seeing rainfall right now. Benton, off towards Williamsport, you're beginning to clear out. Same thing with Jersey Shore, but Lewisburg, Mifflinburg, Sunbury, again, these areas seeing more light to steady rainfall. Not that flooding rainfall, but definitely as these storms train, we could be talking about a quarter inch, maybe even a little bit more than that. So Wilkes-Barre, you're starting to see that first line, the first signs of rain pushing in. Nanticoke, that as well. Dallas, it's just starting for you. So if you are in these areas, expect rain coming up for about the next hour or two. So for the rest of your evening, we'll continue to see these. I apologize if you're hearing audio in the background, but continue to see these sshowers pass in over the next hour or so. So notice no lightning strikes. There are not that many lightning strikes north of Schuylkill County. So not really much in this area. I'm going to draw a little circle for you just to show. So this area, not expecting the flooding rainfall, but definitely I wouldn't doubt totals up to maybe a quarter of an inch. And I also want to highlight, and I'm going to clear everything out, I also want to highlight the Scranton area because certainly seeing that shower about to push in. Scranton area, just at about 20 to 30 minutes, that's when we'll see it. Pittston, seeing the rain now starting to push in. Well, Springbrook, you are dry, but give it another 20 minutes, and we'll see that shower push in. But there's just one cell that just pushed through Troop and is now pushing just south of German. I'm going to play this on a loop. This is, again, the last 30 minutes, but Archbald just got a downpour. You're going to dry out in about 10 minutes. And Mount Cobb, you got a little lucky here. It looks like this cell is pushing just north of you. But I want to give you the first heads up here, Honesdale. I know you don't need the rain. I know some areas are very flood prone, but Honesdale, you've been seeing light rainfall, but it looks like it's going to pick up here in about 20 minutes or so. So this is maybe, if you want me to be optimistic, heading a little bit further south, but Honesdale, definitely be prepared for heavy rain. It looks like it's a little quick hitter here, but obviously more rain on the back side of that. So certainly very active. The main areas not seeing a rain maybe our northern tier, but maybe you won't see a drop in some cases, but or we're seeing some even rain on the backside of this right here that will probably head towards you coming up in about the next hour or so. But the heaviest rainfall continues to be off further towards the south. And just, I want to give you the wide scale view once again of everything pushing in, everything that's pushing in. The more lightning strikes are off again to the south. So this is going to impact your evening plans. Kurt's going to continue to walk you through this. And what I'm going to do is, before we go, I'm going to show you when it's going to clear, because that's what we look forward to, when it's finally going to clear, and we can all enjoy the rest of our evening. Unfortunately, it's looking like a soggy evening for the rest of us. Williamsport, by 6 o'clock, you'll be mostly okay, even though a couple drops are still going to be possible. Scranton will still be dealing with the showers by about 6 o'clock. And notice the heavy rain continuing to push south. Again, not ruling some drizzle in the Scranton area, Wilkes-Barre area, around 7 to 8. But if you have a walk that you like to do, it's probably going to be fine for that. I would just bring the umbrella or the rain jacket. Again, if you are towards the Pittston, Scranton, Troop, Carbondale area, maybe some sprinkles this evening. But you should be fine if you want to go for a walk. Just be safe out there. Make sure you have your good shoes on so you're not slipping over the place because the ground's going to be fairly soggy. So there's that line clearing out. We're good going into tomorrow. I kind of sped through that, but tomorrow it's going to be okay. The sun's going to come out for all of us. It's going to be fine. The temperatures are actually going to warm up to the 80s, but there's going to be a low humidity. I'm going to leave you with this before we go. Fireworks forecast. Kurt's going to be talking a lot about this too. Wednesday's looking awesome for the fireworks. There's going to be a chance on Thursday, but the storm should be ending by the time the sun sets. And then Friday, awesome again. It's in fact be a little bit cooler with temperatures in the 60s. So that's about it from us here. Again, the strong storms are mainly for Schuylkill County and south today. Inch to an inch and a quarter, definitely possible. We'll be dealing with this through about 7 or 8 o'clock. Then we'll be done for it for at least the next couple of days. So we've been talking about rain a lot here over the last few weeks and month and into May as well. But it looks like we're going to be drying out a little bit. So thank you for watching, and make sure to tune into our evening newscast as Kurt gives you the latest about where the storms are going and where the latest impacts are going to be.